Hey everybody. So here's the latest project in the shed to home. Obviously a tiny home. It's 8 by 12. Interior dimensions aren't even actually that large, but it's going to be fantastic for me. So you saw the video about me putting in the window. The camera is actually sitting in the window right now, aiming towards me, and I've insulated the walls now. And I decided to go with styrofoam, essentially, for lack of a better term. I mean, that is what it is, but I have about an inch and a half barrier of just air between the outside T111 sheathing and the 2-inch insulation. That's going to help the insulation factor, and the reason why I have the shiny part inside is because the radiant heat that I want to keep in here in the wintertime will essentially kind of bounce back off this and stay in here. Now, in comparison to that, I'll show you what I'm working on now, which is actually the ceiling and what the difference will be. So I'll show you that. Okay, so we're looking at what is actually the south wall. And what I have there is the very first piece of insulation that's going up in the attic. Now that one, the reflective material is pointed up. That way, the heat coming in the summertime, as an example, will radiate right back out. And then what I'll do in between the ceiling joists is I'll put one layer going facing up, and then the final layer facing down. That way I'm double dutying, pushing the radiant heat coming from the outside back out, and then the final layer keeping the heat that I want trapped in here trapped in. So I'll kind of show you progress as I go along. Hey folks, so here we are. So we already had the walls done on the insulation, and now I've got the ceiling done. So I put 2 layers with the reflective material facing up towards the roof to just reflect that heat right back out. And then 1 layer facing down so that when I put in whatever trim I want to do in here, it, whatever heat I'm doing, or cooling for that factor, it will reflect it back down. And same thing with the walls. It'll do the exact same thing. So I'm really excited, making progress. Next step is to get some cabinetry in here and a butcher block countertop. And then whatever I'm gonna do with the walls. I still haven't 100% decided, but making exciting progress.